In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend with whom he parted ways with when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. Hello everyone. It has been 7 years since I've last been in this land of Hyrule. That was when I did my original playthrough of Ocarina of TIme. And I felt that it was long overdue to tackle its sequel called Majora's Mask. Originally came out 2 years after Ocarina of TIme did. And yeah, it took me way longer to get to this one. So let's just ease our way back into things. We got Link, young Link, you know, in his preteen form, getting spooked by a couple fairies. And this creepo. You two fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy? Well, that shouldn't be a problem. So already my first day back into doing this, and... well, even for Link, like, he just got done stopping Ganon and saving the world, and... no breaks. You know what? I get you, Link. You just can't get any breaks. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't, Tail. What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. Oh, but sis, why can't I try it out too? Okay, we got to stop this guy. He's playing my ocarina. He didn't even wipe his mouth or anything. Like, I don't know where it's been. Oh, yeah, too late. I already seen you. Well, definitely didn't expect him to move that fast, but I think Link's got to hang on to him. I should have said Link had to hang on the situation. Man. It's been a while for me. Well, I mean, to be fair, being dragged by a horse, especially when you're not even wearing pants, I mean, it's gonna hurt, so... feels good to be back, though. Let's get a hold of the controls real quick. So, holding the left button, or Z, depending on what version you're playing, you know, focuses on your back and you can, like, sidestep, roll forward, backflip, the usual. Pressing the B button pulls out your sword, and, you know, all the usual things. Just tap B to slice, vertical, jump attack by holding L and A, and forward. And you do a little spin attack by just holding the B button. So, it might seem a little strange for me just to go over the controls, but this game, Majora's Mask does kind of depend on you having played Ocarina of TIme. It's unlike other Zelda games in the sense that, like, oh, you just go into it with a brand new, you know, you just go into it and they tell you everything. Like, no, this game does, you know, it is originally the Master Quest for Ocarina of TIme. So it's, you know, it's almost like a, I don't know, what's the proper, I mean, it is a sequel, but, you know, just something a little, it's a little more. You'll see as we go on further. And yeah, we're in some crazy weird land. If we press up on the, you know, C buttons, and get a nice view of the surroundings. This does not look like the Lost Woods, though, that we're familiar with. So, let's go ahead and just go after him. I don't mean to dawdle too long, but, you know, kind of get your head in a daze when you get thrown from your horse. Okay, I just gotta go over this again, I'm sorry. Back when they showed trailers for when this game first came out, I remember this was one of the scenes that always stuck out to me. Like, just seeing him, like, do these flips like that. Oh, it's so cool. Like, even to this day. And, you know, you're watching a video of somebody else doing it, and then, you know, you end up doing it yourself, and then it just doesn't compare. But we hit a dead end with a giant hole, and end up... I don't know what all these symbols mean, but... Where are we at? Where are we going? What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in writing a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Oh, boo-hoo. Why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come now. Do you really think you could beat me as I am now? I have to go back and see what he said at the end there. Like, he's like, hiya! Let's just, you know, let's just say he said that. But he's like... teleporting us? What is he doing? We're like surrounded by, I think these are Deku Babas. Something's happening. Oh, well. Yeah, we're definitely toast, huh? Now that's a good look for you. You'll stay looking that way forever. Oh, you gotta love Link. You gotta love his tenacity. Like, clearly he's facing a more powerful opponent than he's almost ever faced. And he still charges after him, even being transformed. Like, it's just so inspiring in such a subtle way. I mean, he did just get knocked down by a fairy, though, so... E for effort, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Skull Kid, wait for me! I'm still here! Tail, you can't leave without me! You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Why don't just sit there, Deku boy? Do something! Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please, come on, a helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up! Oh, Tail. I wonder if that child would be alright on his own. So we've lost access to our sword. We can still backflip and sidestep and stuff, but our attack is just a simple spin. And where have we fallen? Huh. Alright, well, there is no other way but forward, I guess. More of this weird dancing grass. That's not a sentence you say all the time. Alright. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind! So, that stuff back there, I, apologize, so take me with you. You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good. So then it's settled. So now then, I'll be your partner. Or at least until we catch that Skull Kid. My name's Tattles, so it's nice to meet you or whatever. Now that we got all that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press up and I'll tell you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help until then. Wow, what a partner, huh? Definitely far cry from Navi. So, true to his word, Tattle, or true to her word, Tattle will tell us, hey, if I call you, press up right away. I can tell you you're not very used to your body yet. And, oh yeah, I forgot with this game, like, if you hit the B button, it'll just fly through text, which is handy, but if you're trying to learn something, it's kind of annoying. Oh no, I didn't get that, so let me do this again. So, if you press and hold A as a Deku Scrub while standing on a flower, you can dive into it. If you wait a bit before releasing, you'll launch out of the air. Press A when flying to descend. Okay, I think we did get that. Are you sure? Press A when you're on the ground to perform a spin attack. Okay, you think you could have opened with that? That's like irrelevant to what you were just telling me. So these are Deku flowers, like Tattle told us, and holding A, I'm holding the A button right now. You're like diving into it. And the cool thing about this is that you're impervious to damage, so that's a plus. But when you let go of it, you fly up really high and sprout flowers. And yeah, with this you can pretty much fly around, but the only problem is you do have a cap to your distance. And as you can see, it is a little bit hard to control, so it definitely takes some getting used to. Do not feel bad if you mess up a few times. I'm trying to remember if... Oh God, it's been so long with this game. I'm pretty sure we were stuck in this room. Me and my brother were stuck for a bit. Because this is totally different. Totally different than what was in Ocarina of Time. There was nothing like this. And so, let's try this again. So what I recommend is kind of like lining yourself up. Oh, sorry, I was just getting a look around. What I recommend is lining yourself up. And then just forward. And then, even though it looks like you're about to drop, you know, he does like the little leg kick. Just go for whatever you're going for. Don't back out. You know, don't like go back, you know, like you're afraid to die. Just go for it. And a good example is going to be this room, because you see there's no floor, or at least the floor is really far down. So here we go again, and just go forward. And then as you can see, it says down on the A button right there. You just tap that, you'll just drop instantly. So not too bad, but like I said, can be a little tricky. We got a treasure chest here. And we got Deku Nuts. Wow. Didn't expect these to make a return. So let's go ahead and equip them. We hit the start button, and, you know, just like we're used to. Our map, it's, I can only assume that where we're at is like in that forest in the bottom right, maybe? I don't know. That was like always my theory. And then our sword. Our shield. Where does it go when we're transformed? Is it just like, just go into like a pocket dimension or something? Or maybe it's attached to us. Oh man, that's, okay, now this is like getting into body horror. That's kind of crazy. And when you do have nuts, as you can see, the B button now highlights it. You can hit B and drop them. So you get like a little bit of an attack. It's kind of handy. And okay, this one is scary. Do not, this goes back to what I was saying about like just going for it. So like I said, line it up, shoot, and see, it looks like we're not gonna make it, but just hold forward and you'll barely reach it. Hey you, come on, press L and talk to me. There you go, see? You could do it if you try. When I fly over to people or objects, use L to look at them so you can talk to them. L targeting even if they're far away, or if there's no one to target, you could, okay. So we know all this, It is good that the game kind of gives you a refresher, but, you know, think about when you're a kid, are you really gonna stop and read all this? And speaking of this, what is this? Kind of grim, actually. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying any second now. How sad. Whatever this is, I don't think it's a good omen for what's going forward. So, wherever we're at, we're trapped in it now. Seem to be in some kind of windmill? Don't look to be much around. Oh. Very interesting, though. And let me tell you real quick, as, you know, me and my brother used to play, like, Ocarina of Time, you know, a bunch back then. I think, well, we're not unique. A lot of people did, but I cannot describe to you how even just seeing a room like this was just so, like, wow. Like, it's just like we're seeing, like, a game we loved so much and played so much. It's like you're seeing something new for it. Like, it's so cool. And, you know, it's just great. I get reminded of it, that feeling playing this game. And you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. Now, don't think me rude, but I have been following you. How? For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is it not a simple task? Why does someone like you? It should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I'm counting on you. Really? That's all you gotta... You can't give me like a sword? You can't turn me back? How about you turn me to normal and then I'll get the item back? I think that'll be a fair trade. Oh wait, he says a lot more. I didn't even realize that. I'll turn you to normal. Surely you should be able to find him right away. Time continues to pass even as we speak. There are only 72 hours left. Oh, okay. Man, talk about a weird place. Who knows what's gonna be outside? Okay, oh. Yeah. I guess, yeah, these are the doors out, so let's see what's outside.